Was there water gushing in here?
Yeah.
And what did you do?
I turned off this valve.
That's right.
Yep. But if the freeze was below here, what are we gonna do? I don't know.
Well, first of all, if you look, I want to show you something.
Okay.
Where is it? See that right there?
Yeah.
See it moving? See this piece of lint moving?
Yeah, it's from the wind from outside, right?
That's right.
Yep.
No bueno.
I know. No bueno.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the whole other issue.
So it should be replaced from here to down here somewhere
The whole thing should just be cut out
and redone.
and
The reason why is because see the quality of this valve? I mean, this is a white. See the quality of that valve? And this is not a very good valve.
Oh, okay. All
also, on top of it, you see this. This is
That's-
a joint.
Yeah.
It's suspect.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So it should be. This should be replaced with a better valve,
Okay.
right? And then this should be reworked,
Okay.
and then the drain be moved down to here.
Okay.
Now a burst pipe. What happens? This is what people don't realize. So it froze somewhere down here.
Uh-huh.
It froze somewhere up here. Okay. As the water started freezing in this section, the air inside the water caused this burst. This is an air burst.
Okay.
So freeze, as it freezes together, it compresses that air, compresses that air, compresses that air, bang.
Until there's so much pressure that
Blows it out.
Dang it.
Now the reason you can tell that, because see a repair coupling like this? I could actually cut this out and put, because if this was done by ice, it would swell the pipe, and the pipe's not swollen. That's how you know it's a pressure burst.
Okay.
So the water needs to be shut off to the building, cut off here, put a new, better valve in, and then, this is redundant. Somebody shut this off and put this in. This really doesn't do that much good. And then move a drain down here, but you're still going to have the problem of freezing below it until you get rid of all that cold air.
Yeah. Yep.
So normally this is left open to help from that. It gives usually when you turn off a sprinkler system, you shut off the bottom valve and then leave whatever you can open, because especially on the horizontal, because if there is a problem, it gives a place for the air to escape.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The pipe can freeze,
Yeah.
right? And as long as it's not here and here, you see?
Yeah.
So normally I crack my other valves other than the main valve off. So what this system is here is to drain the water from the horizontal going out, which is right here, all the way back to here, which helps protect it. Now you have an additional problem. You've got cold air infiltrating into this area, which is the big problem. So this is
It's the root problem.
Right.
Yeah.
This is only a second. This is normally takes care of it if you don't have any other problems.
Well, and I'll tell you another problem is the fact that this thing is in here at all. I mean, I'd love it if we could move this thing somewhere else.
Tough.
But that's not possible, huh? Okay. So then we'll work on a solution including some heat tape.
Right.
For temporary, and then maybe there's a better solution to insulating that whole interior in there, but
I mean, it doesn't really do any good to repair this right now, only because
unless that freezes again, right?
Yeah, I mean we're pretty much through
the freezing season.
Freezing season.
Yeah.
We normally don't get to.
Yeah.
So
Did last winter, but
so
yeah.
and then the water. The biggest thing is replacing this valve. You're going to shut the main off, drain everything down, So high school chemistry. Water boils at 212. Solder melts at 1,000 degrees. What does that mean? And liquids boil at their boiling temperature till they're all gone, right? So if you have any water present, it's going to this area is going to stay at 212 until you get rid of all the water. Then it'll go up to 1,000. So the problem with soldering in the presence of water is you got to get rid of it all.
Okay.
And if you don't get rid of it all, you don't solder. Now they do make compression fittings, but they're not as good as a solder joint.
Okay.
So that's the hard part is shutting the water off, draining the system down, and getting all the water out, far enough out so you can solder a new ball valve in here.
Okay.
That's the hard part.
All right.
The rest is easy.
All right. We'll write it up and
Okay.
and email it to me or to Nick if you have his email, and we'll get going on it.
I don't have Nick's, but let me get your info and then.
Okay.